perhaps deserve more for the performance?
I agree. But unfortunately, we can't keep being unlucky, can we? Do you know what I mean? At this stage of the game, the season, we really should have maximised that performance with at least a point and possibly 3. The players are very disappointed because of the efforts that they put in today and the way they all performed individually and collectively was very good. But we've been fortunate this weekend that the other teams in the area have not picked up points either, so at least it keeps us closer to them.
If you don't lead, bad luck, what is the reason you're not getting the points?
Don't know, yeah, you're right actually. You're right. We had a couple of chances that maybe we should have took, and it's going back to the attention to detail that we spoke about before. Why teams at the bottom don't win, because you end up giving away 2 goals per game in the last 3 home games. It's very, very difficult to win the game, and the goals we've given away have been poor.
How difficult is it becoming to lift the players? Obviously, you're wrong.
Well, I mean, obviously you saw the game today, and it hasn't been difficult because I think they played well today. I think they played very, very well, and they showed the fans and showed everybody that they have plenty of fight left in them, and the next 8 games are very, very important. So lifting the players, I didn't think there was any apathy at all. Everybody did their shift and played their best.
There's plenty of energy and fight, Chris. Is there a bit of a lack of confidence for some?
I would imagine that at this stage of the season, in this position, that confidence is a massive factor, but that they're trying to play through it, and they're trying to show the fans that if things don't work out, we're not going to go down, with a whimper. We're going to keep fighting, and I'm sure there's been teams in slightly worse situations than us that have survived, and we're going to make sure that whatever happens, that we're going to try to be one of those teams.
2 massive games now, Chris, against Villa and West Brom. What do you think you need from those 2 matches realistically?
6 points. 6 points. There's no point in saying, well, we're going to go there and we're going to try to get a point or something like that. We need to win games, pretty quickly.
Because after that, it's a pretty tough run, isn't it? Chelsea, Liverpool, City.
Yeah, it's very, very tough run. Thank you for reminding me.
What's the plan for the international break now?
No, we're going to train. We're going to train hard, and we're going to play. We're just going to see if we can find ways of not giving away the goals that we've been giving away. Because if you think today, I don't know if they had many shots, maybe 2 or 3, and they've scored 2, so they've been very clinical. So the international break will be a chance for us to probably do things at a little bit of a slower tempo, so that we can look at the DVDs and stuff like that. But ultimately, we're just going to plan as we normally would do.
Rangers say
with Everton's defeat during the week, did you sense that they were sort of vulnerable today? They didn't play particularly well at all. Rangers for the first 20 minutes were well outside the ball.
Yeah, no, I mean, we thought that they would be vulnerable, but they've got a very good manager and they've got very good players, so you can't take anything for granted. And I think had they not had that game, we would have still approached it in the same way.
Rangers saved themselves on the very last day 3 seasons ago. There's still 1 or 2 players from that time. Do you think that kind of knowledge is useful going into the last run of games, that you could still perhaps go round down to the final match against Leicester?
Yeah, I think experience of any kind in any situation, puts you in good stead anyway, doesn't it? If as regards nerves and stuff like that. But I don't know if it makes that much of a difference, because it's still a nerve-wracking scenario for everybody concerned. And if you looked at it now and thought, we could save ourselves on the last day and it was guaranteed, then I would take it now. But I would really not want to be in that heart attack situation if we could avoid it.
Just a thought, but Matt Phillips Did you think he was offside when the goal? You might remember that Rangers had the ball in the net early in the second half.
Yeah.
I think it was Matt Phillips. It was cool, but it seemed very iffy.
But we've had a couple of iffy calls this season. You know, if you look at the 2 penalties against Tottenham we should have had, and things like that, and you know, it's gone now. And you know, I'm going to be biased towards my player, but you know, we had other chances to score, I think, and on another day we take them chances.
You mentioned confidence could be an issue with the run you've been on. How do you, as a manager, address that? How do you deal with the confidence and the mental side of it?
Well, I suppose you have to look at it individually and collectively. You know, I mean, what you try and do is you play it down so that they don't. You know, they don't look at this as a mountain that they can't climb. And that's all you have to do, really, and just try to reassure them about their own abilities. You know, and I'm sure that the players themselves know where the situation we're in. And let's be honest, if you look at the game today, you know, it wasn't like there was many players looking unconfident and, you know, edgy. I mean, we went for the game. You know, right till the end, we went for the game. And normally when that happens is people are very cautious and they drop off and we play deep, and you know, they make you know, 10, 20 passes before playing forward. But I didn't think we did that today. I didn't think we did that. I think if you wouldn't have known that we were, you know, near the bottom of the table, you know, had it not been obvious.
Chris, do you think you're in the realms of sort of like needing a miracle yet to stay up?
No. No, I don't think we need a miracle. I think you know, we do need a miraculous run of form to get us out of this, but I think we're capable of doing that.
How many points do you think you need then? 8 games, 22 to come out. It's gonna be enough.
I don't know. I think 4 wins probably keeps you up this season. I think it's going to be a low total, but I think so.
4 out of 8. Next game.
Well, we're just going to try and win every game that we can win, to be honest with you, and I think we're capable of doing that. I mean, you know, the last 3 games, home games, I think from a fan's point of view, they've been very entertained in the way that we've performed. But obviously, when that whistle goes and you lose 2-1, then you know, it does spoil everyone's weekend.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Yeah.
You were a bit longer coming up today than usual. Was there any particular reason for that?
Was I?
Seemed it. I don't know, perhaps very good.
No, not really. I don't. There's no. Well, yeah, we're talking. We had a chat with the players. There was nothing extraordinary really. But I was talking with the Everton staff, and they've only just gone home. So no, there's no particular reason.